My name is Michelle. I'm 48 years old. I have 3 part-time, one as door lady, one in the kitchen at Wetherspoons and one at Morrison's working on their deli counters. The worst situation I've been put in was the death of a young girl outside the pub. She got hit by a taxi and we were the first on the scene and we brought her back, and she was alive enough for the paramedics to get her to her mum and dad, and she technically died 2 days later. It wasn't what had actually happened, it was other people and their reactions that really did do both Dean and I over. There were people trying to video it on their phones. It totally devastated Dean and he's not done a door since. There is a very big divide between male and female door staff. Females tend to be more peacekeeping and using their brains rather than their brawn. On a personal note, Valentine's night a few years ago I ended up with a broken jaw. One punch. My main working history obviously is mental health, and that's probably why I think I'm such a good door lady, because dealing with extreme behaviour. Thoroughly loved it, would go back to it again, but it's one of those jobs where you can only be in it for so long before it starts to have a detrimental effect on you. Worst day at work was the gentleman that picked safety razors apart and then decided to eat the blades. You go in to check a patient and they're sat there just spurting blood everywhere and you're just like, oh, okay, hit the panic alarm. And then 7 years ago I was very lucky to be given a, would you like to go to Saint-Tropez for a week with Harley Davidson? And I'd do Saint-Tropez, Guest Country and Austria every September. And you're dealing with Hells Angel gangs and stuff like that. I did the Princess Di Memorial concert and that was something else. Purely for all the artists that were there on the day. I was too busy trying to fend off loads of screaming females that were trying to mob-handedly take that. The most memorable one would probably be turning Russell Brand away from the Brit South show party, and he didn't take it very nicely because he didn't actually have a ticket, and I could use the famous bouncer line, "You're not on the list, so you're not coming in."